Is another episode of the Spotlight series where the spotlight shines on the creatives who light up our world. I am your host, J Chukwuma. I am thrilled to bring you intimate conversation with talented individuals who inspire us through their lives, be it through music, acting, comedy, entrepreneurship, or even leadership. Join me as I step into the spotlight and explore the journeys, struggles, triumphs of the creatives who make our world a more vibrant and fascinating place. Today, we are shining the spotlight on Lunna, a talented musician who is making waves in the music industry with their unique sound and style. Let's get started and see what sparks when the spotlight shines bright. But before we go into the show, let me give you a little story on how I got to know about Lunna. Lunna was actually my younger colleague in the university, and then we didn't know him as Lunna. We knew him as Benz. So at a point, we started talking about Lunna, right? He was Benz before, and he became Lunna. And I've been wondering why going from Benz to Lunna, and I've been wanting to ask him this question personally, but luckily enough, he's in the studio with us. So I'm going to start by asking him this question. Lunna, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good. What's up?
I'm fine. So why Benz? Why not Benz? Why Lunna?
You, which one will you choose? Lunna or
I
Benz?
like the Benz.
So yeah, I decided to change my name because, Benz. If I tell anybody, yo, my name is Benz, people like, okay, do you have a Benz?
Are you in the car?
I didn't actually have a Benz, so I had to change it because, I wanted to rebrand. Then I was a rapper, so I wanted to rebrand. Make people see a new version of me. You understand? So that was why I had to change.
So let's get into the world of Lunna. Who is Lunna? Because you just mentioned that you were once a rapper.
Yeah.
And you wanted to rebrand. So who is this Lunna?
Okay, Lunna is an upcoming artist. A singer, songwriter, performer from Abuja. I grew up in Abuja, but I'm from Ebonyi State, school in EBSU, and I'm just trying to blow up. You get me?
So why music? What sparked up this passion for music? Why did you choose music?
It started at a young age. I was still in primary school when I discovered that I can do this play. I started off as a rapper. You get me? So back then I used to perform other people's songs to my friends. We'll be like we had this. My mom had a shop, close to this place they play music, close to this lounge, back then. So when they play music from the lounge, I'll be performing I'll be performing those songs to my friends. I'll be seeing them as my audience. Yeah, you get me? I was barely, I was 8-10 years then. So I'll be performing it to them. I'll be singing it to them, and they're like, yeah. So you get me? So I felt I wanted to do this because it's made me happy at the time. It still makes me happy. So yeah.
Let's get into your journey. Can you share a memorable moment for you? What experience has stood out so far?
Every stage has had its own memorable events. The first time I came to EBSU, I performed at our orientation. That was a mad experience that I can't even get out of my head. I've over the years I've met so many people I looked up to. Maybe in shows, events. Recently I met J Chukwuma for the first time. And then he get me He recognized the cover I did because I did the cover to his song, and then he posted me and all that. So I met him at an event. I was like, yo, I'm this guy. I showed him this. He was like, you this guy. Wow, yeah. They're like, wow, yeah. He didn't even believe that I would be at that space, Yes. So every moment, every step. Last year I was in Lagos. I was doing media rounds. For the first time, I was on video, my song was being played on video for the first time, every step has, had his own experience.
Yes.
You get me? Yes.
And you're enjoying yourself so far.
I'm still on the journey. So I'm enjoying every bit of it.
So what would you describe your sound as? Because there have been lots of debates when it comes to music. I've heard about Afrobeat. Some people even call it Afrobeats.
Yeah.
So what's your own unique sound? What would you call the Lunna sound? We have heard of people like Omale call their own a different sound. Rema will come and say his own is another thing. Charlie Poppy will say his own is another thing. So what's the Lunna sound? What's unique about your own
So
sound?
like I like to call my sound Afro Divine. Afro Divine.
Divine. Wow.
Because it's not something that is common. I feel like my talent is from God.
Divinely inspired.
Yeah, you get me. So when I make music, most times I don't even plan. Like when I start writing song, I don't even know how the song will sound like when I'm writing, or when I get the idea of it. I don't even know how the end will be like. As I go, like as I start writing, I start getting like different inspirations. Like I don't even know what the next time will be like. So I feel like it is God's giving. Like I'm just God's tool. Like He's using me to like do this P. You get me? So yeah, that's why I call it Afro Divine, because
So you're part of those musicians that believe in God, that God can actually inspire what they're doing.
Yeah, God is the highest.
That's interesting to me. I like people that actually see the place of God in whatsoever they're doing. So I was just watching your post on Instagram before the show. I actually watched that video, and just like you're laughing now, that's why I laughed for about 1 minute. I know you're a social media person, and you actually like push this sound on social media. So I wanted to ask. I said I will ask you personally: has social media really helped your career as a musician, and how has it helped you?
Wow, I can't even say it has helped. Like social media is like the basis of, like, if you take away social media from my career, I'm not sure if there will be anything left.
Like the career.
Like there will be no career. You get me? So social media has really helped me a lot, especially this song, Omo Eleja.
Yes.
I mean, I think I've shot like 15 different contents for it.
The work rate is mad.
Like
every day I see a new snippet.
Like
this guy. It's just one song.
Well, yeah, that's it. Like when I put out this song, I was in AI when I put out that song. But when I got to Abuja, I found out like people already know me, like people that I didn't think would know me, like they already knew me. Like
wow.
I was like, wow. Oh my God,
I guys sang in AI.
Like you get me, I mean, I recorded the song in Abuja. But like mostly, like I based here because I schooled here, so I'm familiar with the environment.
Yes.
So I think I have more fan base here, compared to like Abuja. But when I went to Abuja, like it was a different ball game. I go to some events, I perform the song, and people are like, oh, this guy, now you sing this song. Oh, wow, I like this song. I've been seeing your content. I don't know if you know Priest. You know Priest?
Yeah, I know Priest.
So I went to Priest's place, and when I entered, my producer was trying to like introduce me to Priest because he also produces for Priest. So he was trying to like introduce me to Priest. He was like, Alpha, you sabi Lunna now, Lunna. Priest was like, oh my legend, this guy.
I get that kind of moment.
I was like, you sabi me? He's like, bro, you didn't disturb us on Instagram. Like, this guy. So I mean, it was nice because like I was happy because my hard work, like people did see now.
We are not wasting your time.
Yes,
Yeah.
And I felt happy because that was what I was trying to do with the content.
We are posting back to back.
Yes, I wanted to like get attention because if you miss the first one, you see the second one. If you don't see the second one, you see the third one. You must see it. Like there's no how you can escape it. So I was happy. Same thing when I went to First Class video shoots. He did a song with Joe Boy, so I was at the video shoot and I was trying to like tell him because my management was trying to like get him to do a song with me. So I was like trying to tell him that, yo, what's up now? My name is Lunna. My manager was like, oh my legend, I
really follow your social media. So I saw the kind of work you did. Not once, not twice. I'm like, because I know you, apart from social media, I know you as a person, as somebody I know that you're not really this kind of person that will want to do some of the things you
Yeah, I'm a shy
you do.
person,
You're a
though.
shy person, yeah. So when I was seeing some of this content, I'm like, is it the same
I
Luna?
swear, like when you're hungry for success, you have to like
Yes, do an
do
unmove,
anything. You
yes.
get me? So
Let's talk about your foreign collaboration. It's still on
yeah.
social media. You got
Hmm.
that collaboration,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, social media is like I said, social. If you take away social media from my career, there's nothing. So I mean, I have there are some foreign collaboration that we haven't even put out yet.
Wow.
You know, I got this one from Portugal. There's this one from Namibia. There's this one from Brazil. So like, they are like, hey, there's this one from USA too. So I mean, like, we're like, there's a lot. So social media has really helped me to like push my music to the world, not just Nigeria. You know, there was a time I posted about my Spotify
Yes, I saw
listens. You
that.
know,
Yes,
we got more plays in France than Ghana. You know,
you
we
can
got more
imagine
plays in
that.
USA than South Africa. So you get me. So this is what social media has done, and I'll be forever grateful for social media. You
So
know.
viewers, in a case you're watching this episode and you're doing anything, it might not be music, it can be comedy, it can be entrepreneurship, no matter what you're doing,
Yeah.
try and take advantage of
Social
the
media.
social media space. So I know what it means to be in the
Yeah.
music business. Sometimes there are criticisms,
Yeah.
there are
Sure.
negative feedback. How do you handle it and how do you use this feedbacks, especially the negative ones? How do you use it to grow? How does this fuel you to grow?
You know, positive feedbacks and negative feedbacks, they are what people feel about your stuff. And most times, yeah, some people want to see it as, oh, this person is hating on me, like he's telling me things about my music that I need to be like he's hating on me. But I don't see it that way. I see it as, you know, somebody just telling you their mind, because you know that person will love you, will tell you how you really feel, you know. So when I see negative comments, I try to like work on it. You know, I try to like work on it, because before I dropped on my ledger, there was when like people were telling me that, you need to like make your song relatable to people, like what they face, and every time
Okay,
woman.
I was coming to that because I know that I listened to Fine and
Yeah,
Fine is about
I
a
was
lady.
about
I listened to
lady.
like 2 or 3 other songs
Yeah,
and
they were
it's been
about.
about, and I'm wondering, Luna, is your life always about a
You get me?
beautiful lady?
So we were like, I want to be every time woman. Sometimes we dey tire for you get me? So when I dropped on my ledger, I was really intentional about it. You know, I had other songs that I would have put out, but I chose that one because I felt like, okay, it was the time for people to like see something different. Like, I'm not always about love. I'm not like, you know, there are other things I can do. So yeah, that's it.
Let's talk about Omoeleja proper because you
Yeah,
have mentioned Omoeleja frequently in this
interview. Yeah.
interview, right? So, what's I listened to the lyrics, and we are talking about how you are an upcoming, some of the challenges you have gotten as an upcoming in the
Yeah.
industry, and you have moved from that level to another level,
Mhm.
and eventually you are now blown. So when I listened to the song, I wanted to ask: are you now blown, or you just manifested?
I'm manifesting. I'm not blown yet.
Yes,
You get
yes.
me? I'm not blown yet. You know, I'm not. I don't have 1 million followers on Instagram. I don't have 1 million streams on my song. I'm still underground. You know, I'm still trying to come up. So yeah, I'm not blown yet. That's it. So like Omoleja is just like it's like my story. Me telling you guys my struggles. You know, my struggles basically, because Omeleja in Yoruba means a child of a fish seller.
Yes.
You know, growing up, my mom had this store, like she sells fish too.
Fish.
A lot of people don't know, but like she sells fish too. So in that hood, Yoruba people they call me Ejas, or like Omeleja, Eja. You get me? So when I was writing that song, I didn't even plan that. This is the crazy part. Like I didn't even plan to like for the song to go that way.
Yeah.
You get me? So I wrote that song last year on election day. You know, while people were out voting, I went to vote. I came home. I went to vote. Yeah. So I came home. You know, I came home and I was with my guy. He was watching. So I was just going through YouTube, you know, listening to beats and all that. And then I listened to this beat and it really got to me. So it was emotional, so I decided to like go into my emotions and start freestyling. So I did that. I was like, this is mad, dude. I decided to record it on my phone. So when I went to Abuja, I met with my producer. I was like, "Come on, there's this smart song I wrote, but like, it's not like I've written it like that. I only wrote like 8 bar, like 8 lines. You get me?" So I met him. I played the recording I did. He was like, "Okay, let's work and so on." I was like, "Okay, you just work with it. Like, just do the instrumental. Then let me know when you're done."
Yeah.
So before I got home, he already sent it to me. Like, "Yo, I'm done." I was like, so fast." I was like, "Okay, I'm coming back the next day to record." So I went there, I recorded what I had. Then it was there I wrote most of the song, like the remaining part of it, you know. And I was really happy because when I did it, I was like, this is it. This is mad.
Let's talk about your upcoming projects. I know I follow you and you talked about you're working towards releasing an EP.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I mean, I have an EP on the way, for I won't say when because I don't know when, but I'm dropping it. But I have a song that I'm going to drop before the year runs out. You know, there's no release date yet, but this is coming. And you see, this song is very different from anything I've done before.
It's different from the normal fine boy, fine girl.
It's different. Like, this is different. This is me going into my. I don't want to give you hints, because when I give you the hints, you know. So this is me doing what nobody thought I can do. Yeah, you get me. So yeah, so you guys should just watch out for it. I don't want to go details on it.
Let's talk about your influences. So who has been your biggest influence in the industry? How has their influence shaped you as a person in the industry?
Everybody, but you know, Wizkid has been my biggest influence. You know, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Flavor, all these people. I mean, everybody that is mainstream, you know, because I'm the kind of person that likes to learn from, you know, people that are there. You know, I like to learn because everybody has this unique thing about them. You know, Wizkid has this brand that's. Wizkid is like the celebrity to all celebrities. You know, he has this brand that is. Yes, like you just be like this guy, he's like God amongst us. You get me? So there's Davido, who is very hardworking. You know, Davido is really, really hardworking, and you know the way he carries himself. You know, he's everywhere, and like he's everywhere at the same time. You know, and then there's Burna Boy that is telling you how talented he is. You know, from performance to like writing to like recording.
So he encompass all of them.
So like all these people, you know, I mean, they are there. So like I mean, I learn from them. They influence me a lot. You know, sometimes I listen to their music, I'll be like, how these people, they do this thing. You know, I'll be like, these people are 10 steps ahead of us, you know. Yeah, so like all these people, you know, they influence me, you know, like making my music and all that.
So you reside in Abakaliki, you have mentioned that in this interview.
Yeah, I mean,
and I know that being an artist, you're not in Abakaliki, you're not in Lagos, you're not in Abuja. Okay, you say you frequent,
I'm in Abuja.
You frequent Abuja, but being in Ebonyi, being where you're based, I know it's been challenging. How challenging has it been? And how has that obstacle changed? Or has it influenced you?
Okay, for the record, yeah, I'm not like based in Ebonyi, like I'm based in Abuja, but like I come to Ebonyi.
Okay.
You know.
So okay, let me reshape that question. What has been your most challenging part of being a musician?
So okay, let's talk about Ebonyi, for example. Ebonyi is still developing. You know, the industry is not like there yet. You know, but I mean, we're getting there because there are a lot of talented people, you know, working, like putting in work to like make it out there, like to tell people that we're really doing stuff here. Because a lot of people don't know, even people that stay here, they don't know that there are a lot of talented people here. You know, sometimes when I tell people I'm from Ebonyi, like, are you serious? Like, no, like they don't believe it. But I mean, there are a lot of talented people here, and that's because people are not paying attention to the industry here. And I feel like it's not really their fault, you know. Most of us, we are not, like, we don't package it
the way it should be.
Yeah, the way it should be, the way it will interest them. I mean, look at the events. I mean, there are people are really trying now, events wise, but like before, look at the event, you go to show and you won't enjoy it, you won't see the worth of your money, so I feel like that is it. But as an upcoming artist, the major challenge is financing. Every artist wants to put out music, every artist wants to shoot quality video, every artist wants to like work with the biggest people, but like the problem is money. There's no money. So yeah, like my biggest problem is money, how to finance it. But I mean, thank God for knowledge, and some people we find a way to. But sometimes when I put out stuff, people be like, how you take do am, how you take do am. I mean, there are people with a lot more money than
they're not doing it like
yes, you get me. So I mean, we have support from people that so like thank God for that. Basically.
So can you share a goal or an aspiration for your music career and the steps you're taking to achieve this goal?
Okay, so I mean, there are many goals, so I can't even share all of them here. I want to win Grammy.
It's possible.
You get me? So so the goal towards achieving is to put out good music and use the right tools to promote it. That's it.
Talking about good music, I had wanted to ask you this question because I've heard musicians like Charlie Poppy. He says something like he just wakes up and goes to the studio and he freestyles and the song comes out. For you, what's the creative process? Do you just do something like that on the spot, or you have a way that you write down this thing, you have a procedure before your music comes out? For you, how do you?
This thing works with moods and emotions and all that. I can just wake up today and start freestyling, and then I can turn it to a music. Like when I made Fine was a freestyle. Like I was in Ishiki that time, so I was playing a beat with my headphones. So I just liked it. I started freestyling. I was like, this is mad though. So I just recorded it with my phone. And that was how, like, I didn't even do much writing. It was a freestyle. So that's it. But there are some days that you wake up, you freestyle, but for it to be quality, for the quality to be there, for it to be like intentional, you have to like do some writing, do some correction, shape your message the way you want people to listen to it. So that's how it is. So it's mood, it's how you feel, how it is. You wake up in a good side of the bed, you can do that. You can just go to the studio and drop an album. Yeah, you can just go and drop an album. You can just wake up to that, start writing. So yeah, that's it.
So in the case there is a young person, somebody that, of course, you're an upcoming artist, but you have gotten to a level. You're upcoming, but there are levels to this upcoming thing. So in case there is somebody listening that wants to go into this music field, what's your message to that person? What is that advice you will give this person that wants to go into music just like you have done?
I think the biggest advice that I've held on to over the years, somebody told me, like when I was still rapping, somebody listened to my song and the person told me that I was not sounding original. That I was trying to copy. I was trying to be like them Yankee people, And it was like, do you? I want to listen to you and know where you are coming from.
I know this is Lunna.
This is your originality. Like this is you basically. So that is like, for me, that is like the biggest advice, like the greatest advice somebody has ever given to me. That person is not a Nigerian. I mean, he's a Nigerian, but he's based in abroad. So like, listen to my song, like, this thing you're doing, like so many people are doing it here, and this thing is not you. So like, that was when I started singing. That was when I started singing. So that moment, that advice is what I've held on to till now. Anytime I'm making music, I'm like, does this relate to my real life? Like, is this what I can, like, am I saying what I do? So for anybody that wants to start doing music, that wants to start writing music, just do you, pour out your emotions, like just be you, be original.
So the key word here, listeners, in case you want to go into music, be original. So far, if you have listened to us, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and even click the notification button so that we can give you interesting episodes just like this one. So, Luna, what message or emotions do you hope your listeners take away from your music?
Um, I want them to feel what I felt making the music.
Right.
I mean, to me, I feel like I make relatable music. You know, if you listen to Omeleja, you can feel struggles. You can be like, oh yeah, like this song is talking to me. I've played this song for somebody, for a girl one time, and goosebumps started coming out from her. She was
Wow.
like, wow, this song is so emotional. So I want people to feel what I felt making this song. If you listen to Find, you know that yeah, this song is talking about love. You'll be like, oh, you feel like
You want to fall in
you know,
love.
something like that. So that's what I want. Like whenever you listen to my song, I want you to like feel what I felt making it. Be it love, be it motivation and all that.
So, Luna, we are going to another stage of the interview. You have been talking a lot so far. Let's hear Luna. Maybe you sing the Omoleja since you have talked about you have talked about Omoleja for a while. Maybe you sing it. Let's hear you.
I travel down to Oju Elegba. I'm trying to make money for my brothers. So many things when I don't see so far, but I thank the Lord say my time is no far. Yeah, my time is no far. I can't give up cause my time is no far. Yeah, I'm working so hard. Now that's it, boy.
Maybe Omoleja don't blow. Omoleja don't really blow.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh God.
So we are going to taking this interview to the next stage. I'll be asking you questions.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I'll be asking you the kind of game. I'll ask you what do you prefer from this to this. So you just tell me your own preference. So Coke or Pepsi?
Coke now.
That's your mind.
I don't like both of them.
You have to choose one. You're my set.
I don't like both of them. I think I'll go with Chelsea. Mine is annoying.
I have. Alright, viewers, and that's a wrap on today's Spotlight Shine. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of Luna.
Thank you for having me.
Remember, the spotlight is not just a moment, but a movement, inspiring us to shine our own lights and share our own stories. If you love this conversation, be sure to subscribe and follow us for more spotlights on the creative who light up our world. And to our guest, Luna, thanks for stepping into the spotlight and sharing your story with us.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time, keep shining. We will catch you in the next spotlight. See you next week.
Blessings.
Yeah, yeah.